Officiating team are all from Germany, led by Free Felix there in the centre of your picture. He took charge of 3 matches, all of them involving either Spanish or Italian teams. Two masters in the art of defending, captaining the 2 teams tonight. Cristiano Ronaldo returns to the city where he enjoyed so much success with Paulo Dybala and former Atletico player Mario Mandzukic alongside him. Sami Khedira was due to play but had a minor heart procedure earlier today. He'll be out for a month. Douglas Costa is also injured. Alexandra returns after suspension. Mattia Chino is to Joao Cancelo at right back. Miralem Pjanic has flu symptoms but starts the game. As a reminder as well, VAR is in use tonight. Bastian Danker is in charge of the operation.
Battle the fool like MJ, you go, Mirlo.
13 points clear at the top of Serie A. And Cristiano Ronaldo there.
I'd be really surprised if we scored more than a goal in this game. I mean, I'd have to go with 0-0 at halftime and that late goal to happen, probably around the 61st minute. But Atletico's got the most nasty defense in Europe. We like to sit back on our last third of our half. Atletico really like to press and be really tenacious when they defend. So they're going to pose a really big challenge. They won the Europa. They were super great during their group stage, and they're in second place in La Liga, and that itself is worth noting. Bonucci and Chiellini are back. Atletico must put pressure on the Juventus center backs, test their health, and we just have to wait for the chance to come. What can you say? We just have to be patient and try to see if we can get the first goal.
Yeah, like challenge from Matuidi. They're all arguing our Atletico Madrid. They felt that Matuidi caught Griezmann, his fellow countryman, as he tries to whip that ball. You see, the left foot volley. Matuidi's boot is very, very high.
Nah, that was incidental.
Griezmann's left foot just on artery strikes it. They're going in for a penalty.
Yeah, Matuidi there, clearly just trying to block the ball.
With a high boot, he certainly did catch Griezmann after he struck that left foot volley, trying to direct the ball into the far corner. He's taken one across the instep.
Well, he's such a key player. Antoine Griezmann, he scored 18 goals this season, including
that was incidental.
Of the last 11 league matches. A tremendous goal scorer.
That's a tough one. That happens all the time in this game.
Atletico fans he's back on his feet.
Maybe Atletico get a press later in the game.
For Juventus.
It's two-legged affair, so you don't see teams commit too many mistakes during the first half of the first leg a lot of times. Okay, just getting Atletico's half here. Okay, there's space opening up on their half here. They're playing high up on their side. Okay. Right side, right side. Can't be making mistakes like that. Atletico will try to counterattack. They've got Costa, Griezmann. They've got Thomas Lemar too.
Diego Costa tries to find a way through. He's on his team the corner.
Got passing in, the opportunity was to slide in front of Griezmann.
They can't be making mistakes like that.
Coach will be disappointed that they haven't capitalized.
We gotta allow ourselves to at least get a couple of chances during the first half.
I think a real statement of intent by Simeone putting Diego Costa straight back into the start for the end of this one.
Absolutely. Rodney Jimenez up to the corner, an aerial threat.
What was that? That was pretty gay. That was
Really poor delivery from Thomas.
I imagine we'll have to see more goals today after this news fest yesterday. Okay, there's space on right hand side. Where's Lajoya? I see him over there. Right hand side. Right!
Here's Dybala, who scored a fantastic goal against Frosinone in Juve's last league match.
5-5 in the Champions League. It's the kind of top form that he's in.
Jimenez getting in there initially ahead of Blaise Matuidi. And then from Vecchio.
You have to be really patient watching this game. You're not going to see much attacks, much shots on goal. There's going to be a lot of highly contested battles for possession. Atletico really cohesive at the back. They know where all their other 9 guys are going to move. They play well organized. That's the best defenses are most organized. And you see that cohesion, you see that movement happen all at once in Atletico's defense. That's why they're probably the best defense in Europe.
Just whipping the ball away.
Okay, you can't be tackling prematurely like this.
Diego Costa alongside it, not quite that far forward, and Chelsea able to get his gloves on it.
Well, 2 wonderful touches from Griezmann to get himself into the crossing position, picking the ball up, running at defenders.
This is going to be a tight battle.
Just couldn't find Costa as he peels away for the cross to the back post.
Ronaldo switching sides.
He really got to attack really well into the opponent's half with 3 strikers in the second half. That's what has to happen here.
But certainly adding to this Juve squad for big nights like tonight, Simon.
It'll be interested to see what Juventus get out of Miralem.
Oh, nice pass. Fuck!
Bit of a temperature we hear must lose symptoms, but was insistent on starting the match and seeing how it goes. Well, there's Diego Simeone, of course, has his own connections with the Italian game, having played for Pisa, Inter, and Lazio. And once inadvertently helping Juventus win the title.
Away goal! Away goal! Away goal!
On a final day win against Inter. And now the Bianconeri to leapfrog Inter right at the last moment.
Yes, no!
Trying to force his way through Ronaldo.
Hi, on the ball!
Free kick.
Was that tip from Ronaldo as soon as he picks up the ball?
Foul!
The challenge.
Jimenez with the foul.
Stepping across him, making sure that it's not going to progress.
Yeah, we need to be careful as well, Clark Jose Maria Jimenez, because he's already on a yellow card. As is Thomas and Diego Costa for the home side, and Felipe Luis as well. Matuidi and Alexandre for Juventus, the 10 players for the yellow.
30 metres out. Ronaldo, you can clearly see stepping off with the intention to strike this a goal.
4 goals in 6 previous Champions League matches against Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid can allow their 7th goal in the Champions League. Can't play against number 7. Oblak, he's one of the best goalkeepers out there.
Referee Felix Sayer is not ready.
Aye! What? Give him a yellow.
Been shown the yellow card there by Felix Sayer.
Yeah, shoving in that wall as Ronaldo starts his run up. All getting very fractious.
What? They gave him a yellow for that. What did they give him a yellow for?
As you can see, will now miss the second leg.
Well, it seems pretty harsh. I think he's just stepped forward a fraction.
Now we're ready. It's Ronaldo.
Oh!
Brings the save from Oblak.
Good stop from Oblak. Well struck by Ronaldo.
His free kicks have been
Fierce drive.
not so great this
To make
year.
sure with a strong left hand to keep it out.
Superb free kick from Cristiano Ronaldo and a strong left hand from Jan Oblak. First attempt on goal from the Italians tonight. And Jukic tussling with Jimenez. Juan Fran doing his best to try and keep hold of
Track.
Well,
Well,
the box as well. Alexandro was up for that one.
okay, quick passes. Now, can't be making a mistake right there.
Juventus lose their way, and Diego Costa loses his footing with a little help from the opposition, and there's a very fiery and feisty atmosphere here, considering we're...
Atletico are really uncomposed, and this referee is helping out the Bianconeri so far. This referee's helping out
But
Juventus.
then the way that he reacts, he jumps up, runs straight at the
That
referee.
same foul,
Free kick from Ronaldo again.
Moving side.
Jordan Anderson got a yellow card for yesterday.
Really good, strong left hand. Just had to make sure. Looks to be dipping at the
Ronaldo
last
could have got
metre
more
or
towards
so
the corner in that
he got
shot.
under that crossbar.
The foul was by Alexandro. He was another one of the players on the pitch who was already on a yellow card. Perhaps that was why there was such a strong reaction from the Spanish players. Felipe Luis will take this throw in for Atletico. Lovely touch from Diego Costa. Okay. Great feet, takes in care of Bentancur. Roque's delivery. Not quite drifting in the centre by Saul.
He's just trying to push the header back, so
Just clear it. Don't make mistakes on your own half.
Real intensity about this
yeah, lively start to the game as we expected.
one. From Griezmann was made to look a little casual. Chiellini to Alexandro.
Oh, get it! Yes! Go! Push!
Another successful season with
Right!
2014-15 before moving to Italy. Here now is Michilio. Collected by Ronaldo, who has something clearly in the
corner.
sight this evening.
Well, Kushida does really well, slide the square pass to Ronaldo. He takes one touch out of his feet. He's trying to drive across to the far post. Doesn't quite hit it the way he wanted. But we need to see another corner.
So many middle fingers back there.
Lucci, Chiellini, Ronaldo are the aerial threats for
God.
Lucci, Chiellini, Ronaldo are the aerial threats for Juve.
Pjanic for the delivery, and it's a Lucci.
That's a big chance.
Son of a bitch!
Good delivery into the
He
6
scored in the last match. Nico Leo!
Rises, he's unmarked. Just has to get it on target. Powers the header. You can see rising completely unmarked over the top of his teammate Chiellini.
I put it too much over the top of the ball. If he had it right here, they would have gone in.
Where he's heading it from.
Well, Simeone knows his team got away with one there. Nucci on target against Frosinone the other night and a chance to score his third goal of the season.
In a game that's going
We're
to be
taking chances. That's a good thing.
Those are opportunities that you can afford to pass up.
Well, Juventus have won 4 of the last 5 Champions League round of 16.
They rattled Douglas Costa against the King Kong Gorilla. And Chiellini is I don't know about that. It's a big challenge to be able to keep his head straight after that.
See again, really well. It did be the last couple of yards, making sure.
And they truly could have been targeting Douglas Costa during this match.
He flicked it over the top.
To get rid of any attacking presence in the second leg if it's at 0-0.
Italians all hands on deck for that.
Yeah, players have got to be careful with VAR, pulling and pushing.
And it comes and then trying to get in beyond the back post there. Diego Godin.
You go, they ski Leo.
Good defensive work from Chilio.
And Chilio starting in the Champions League for the 3rd time this season. We played in the 2 defeats they suffered in the group stage. Manchester United had 1 goal to their fortunes tonight, obviously, as Griezmann prepares to attack this. And all given there by referee Felix against the
Wow! Well, it's an airball!
It's just a slight touch with that right left hand.
Ah, no! Why?
Pjanic.
Ah, that's a foul! He's son of a bitch!
Ronaldo.
Hey! Free game!
Timely taken by Diego Costa, bringing one run into the game. Thomas. Now, Felipe Luis on the near side, the Brazilian fullback. Thomas
Stay in front of the ball. Stay in front of the
away
ball.
from traffic via Jimenez to the far side. This is one Fran whipping it in. Chiellini cuts it out. Thomas with a shot, but this swing there.
Yo, one shot!
Good strike, comes through bodies. Chesney has to be smart to drop down to his right hand side to save.
Could have attempted more to the
Chiellini hooks the clearance away.
corner there.
Really well
That
shot
was
first time from
more
Thomas.
towards the center there. There wasn't enough curve there.
Here's Ronaldo. He's slipping his heels.
Just get Ronaldo in the box and to see what happens. That's what this attack is going to be like.
The goal he scored in the last league match is the first one in Serie A since the first weekend of November. It's been a bit of a dry spell domestically for Dybala. He was in outstanding form the other night.
Only 3:21 in Serie A. Chesney making sure he gets whole body behind the ball, dropping a really tiny deep bit. Nice ball from Chiellini. And he's bobbling under nicely. You see Costa backing into Chiellini. He was very, very strong.
He's going to try to rattle Douglas Costa this half. He's trying to get him thrown off. Oh, Materazzi.
On the weekend that they come up off the bench in the second half. That's the first appearance since the 2nd of December. So basically, very surprised if he plays for the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, I think it would. They're obviously easing him back after that lengthy layoff. But you know, with Costa, he will give everything he has until literally he drops. He showed great skill, holding the ball up already for his team.
Atletico with a really good recent record against Italian sides at home, winning 7 of the last 9, drawing the other 2. Here's Diego Costa. Felipe Luis. Can't get it in past Bentancur. Here's Dybala.
Oh, shit. That was a good opportunity.
Who was in the right place at the right time.
Linkers bleeding in that technical error for a handball. He thought got it, cut the through pass that was going into the path of Ronaldo out with his arm.
Wide from Rodri to one Fran. For James Chesney. He was out of the
For the cheats he plays every single ball, every single tackle, as if he's in the game himself from that technical area. Amazing job.
We stuck with him as well. Of course, I'm sure he's had plenty of
Aguero scored.
And this time, Diego Costa tussling with Bonucci. I think he'll relish encounters with either of those two at the back. Chiellini or Bonucci.
He's so strong the way he beats defenders, puts his body on the line.
Okay. Playing high up at Atletico. Ah, okay. Here we go.
Absolutely. At the moment, two teams are really cancelling one another out. It's no surprise tactically. Both coaches very, very astute.
Deshillion, Pjanic.
Get to left. Come on. Get over there.
Castled by Rodri. Alessandro for Juventus. Both sides with efforts on target in the opening 19 minutes of the game.
There's Giglio.
Pjanic. Too far ahead. Dybala still on it though. Dybala and Juventus.
Ah!
This wasn't on the same wavelength as Dybala.
Let's go! No!
Edge of the box.
Tiny Koke and Saul finding Griezmann. There's one trap. Thomas.
Atletico's turn now to try to unlock this rigid, solid Juve defence.
We'll sit back and wait.
Rising open, don't they, as Griezmann sent it over. Combination of Chiellini and Alessandro, half clear.
It's up to Atletico if they want to attack.
Griezmann sees the run being made by Felipe Luis. Deshillion covers. Doesn't fall for Koke. Bentancur went in the air. Delicate little flick there by Griezmann. Juventus 10 back inside their own penalty area.
Yeah, but really rugged, good defensive organisation, probing. Madrid.
Doesn't quite fall for Griezmann. Nice idea.
Really clever play from Koke, the back heel trying to put it into the path of Griezmann. Chesney really sharp in the 6-yard box. Griezmann with a step over originally, and then as he's stumbling, just tries to back in it into the path. Bonucci just got enough of a touch which deflected it back towards his keeper.
Bonucci close enough to smother the play without risking conceding a penalty. Well, 20 minutes of flow by here.
Okay, right.
Not a spare seat in the house. Bentancur. Deshillion.
Open! Let's go!
Mandzukic still on the front.
Oh!
In possession. Connected by Koke. Koke cut out by Dybala.
Yeah, Dybala frustrated, losing possession on the corner of the 18-yard box. Pattern just starting to take shape. It's almost, you attack us, can you unlock our defense?
Let's press more in the second half, and maybe we'll force Atletico to make a mistake here.
Atletico dropping back and defending resolutely.
Let's continue to sit back.
Very recent European pedigree, though.
I'd be surprised if a goal happens in the first half.
Lifting the trophy, but also brings 3 Europa League finals in the last 2 seasons as well, including winning it last year.
There we go, big ball of blast! Yeah! Matuidi! Matuidi!
Semi-final and quarter-final.
What a prize should they make the final.
Come on, get it out there, get out of the way! Come on! Quick passes! Let's go! Stay in your space and quick passes! Quicker! Here we go, we're in their house. Let this Leo see it. Oh,
Bonucci, Deshillion.
that's your Regista.
Juve's turn now. Can they prize create an opportunity?
Oh, no! Mario! Ah! No!
Well,
There you go!
Mandzukic rising, but again, you can't keep the header down.
The chances will come.
Attempts from Juventus, Bonucci from the corner, Mandzukic from the cross from Sandro.
Mario Mandzukic, of course, who joined Juventus from Atletico in 2015. And won
This is not a boring match.
Scoring a dozen
This
goals
is-
in 28 appearances in the league.
A matchup of two defensive heavyweights.
Just bounces away from Dybala.
Whoever cracks first is going to lose. That's what makes this a mentally exhausting match to play in.
Good space here in the middle. Collected by Saul. Leaving it for Rodri.
No one wanted to receive the ball there. What was going on?
I'm happy about the opportunity was there. Rodri could have struck it first time. It's rolled to it.
Foul! Foul!
From the Italian side.
He wanted to hug Mario there. Now that's just Diego being Diego. Goldin and Chiellini, two of the best center backs in Europe in this game. King Kong Gorilla, whatever nickname Diego Goldin has. Diego Goldin made the semifinals of the 2010 World Cup. They made it to the quarterfinals of the last World Cup. And I don't know, I forgot what happened in 2014. I'm pretty sure they made the knockouts. But that Uruguay defense and Atletico's defense, Diego Godin basically taught the break. It's going to be a hard battle for Mario and Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sure if Kadira played this game, he would have got a hamstring. So I don't know if the heart attack, if that was any good or not. He's out for a month, and I'm sure if he played in this kind of game against Atletico, he would have pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, that certainly I think has tipped the decision in Wayne Frame's favour by Simeone.
Who's down? Oh, yeah, I know. These guys are not side dimensions. Well, you're going to play through that kind of contact.
Ronaldo can't play the ball.
You're going to feel it for a good week after playing Atletico.
Well, Ronaldo's record against Atletico, he played against them 31 times before tonight in all competitions, so he scored 22 goals in those matches.
So I would imagine he's pretty confident coming into this pretty hostile environment, but he's so experienced and he is such a big environment, but he's so experienced and he is such a big game player.
Certainly in Italy, he scored in each of the last 9 away matches for Juve as well. And here come Atletico now with Diego Costa. Oh, Ticino there stumbles. He conceded a penalty kick.
I'm going to review it on VAR. But Costa is definitely clipped by Ticino. The referee's asking for confirmation. The slide pass, the touch out of his feet. Now is he in the box? No, it's not.
Ticino lost his footing there. Look, he checks over his own feet here.
And the contact. Oh, it's so close. And the thing is, the luxury of super slow-mo.
The actual contact is outside the penalty area. And the momentum carrying Diego Costa down inside the box. There's the contact.
Yes, absolutely right. That should be a free kick.
And it is a free kick.
And that's where VAR gets it right.
So having been reviewed by Bastian Danker, you can clearly see that
but there's also
a connection was made outside.
Yes, and they got it right. Absolutely. It's a good touch out of his feet. There's the initial contact, the clip of Costa's skills. It's outside the box. VAR, the referees have got it absolutely spot on.
Well, not a penalty, but not a bad place to have a free kick.
It's an opportunity.
It's a consolation prize for the home team as far as they're concerned.
But it's not what it is, it's the right decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even the arguments and all the protestations that are going on, when you see it, when you have the luxury of seeing it with VAR, 99.9% of the time you're going to get the right decision. That was the correct decision.
That's one of Griezmann. With the delivery goal beaten away by Jesse.
Clever strike, striking it through with his left closely.
Yeah, he's got a good record in the Champions League this season. 4 goals in the group stage. Griezmann, decent delivery once more. We'd expect nothing less. And Juventus survive. A bit flicked initially from Felipe Luis.
Diego Costa, although he's been out for a while, Simon, he's already had an impact in this game.
Okay.
Hold up play's been good.
I don't know what happened in between that call. I'm sure.
There was originally a penalty given in the box, but VAR showed it was outside the box.
For who?
He's been
Oh,
included tonight.
Atletico. It was
Experience,
like right at that left
his
corner.
physicality.
Diego Costa.
That's like the second one. It was like
to do exactly what he showed us.
first play of the game. That was just incidental
It was a foul, but
contact.
it was outside. It wasn't a penalty.
Luckily, that's the case. It's good to be lucky in the Champions League.
One flag. Thomas, who's seen quite a lot of the ball here in this first half. Almost half an hour played. The Metropolitano. Goalless but breathless. Okay. Oh, nicely done. That's got McTweedy tracking back.
Okay, there we go.
As well, Giorgio Chiellini with the clearance
Oh, come on.
for a pass. Taken by Cristiano Ronaldo. And Jimenez was onto him straight away.
We say that Ronaldo had ball in, then he steps across him, Ronaldo punches into the ground. Brilliant defensive work, Chiellini to tidy up and then fire the ball downfield into the chest of Ronaldo.
Over 30 minutes in. It's possible that we could see a goal in the 33rd or the 34th minute, but I don't think so.
Costa there catching the shield.
He's got to be careful.
In case you joined that coverage, like Diego Costa already on a yellow card. Well, they were claiming handball there.
That was all. Okay.
No, good control, chest control. And then Jimenez just stepping across Ronaldo, bundled to the ground. Really good contest.
I slipped there. Fuck.
One team suddenly looked to come pouring forward once more. DeCilio with the slight miscontrol, but the flag has gone up on the far side of the field.
Offside.
He's offside when the ball was initially delivered. Obviously, DeCilio.
And the official
Yeah,
told to wait
just
until the
barely.
players become active in the play.
Exactly. So the ball is missed by DeCilio, and Costa then picks it up. He is then active and offside.
Forcing that pass into Blaze with Tweedy. Pjanic. Tweedy lets it bounce. Frank Thomas.
Wonderful pressure closing down from Atletico. No Juve player given a second in possession of the ball.
Slightly risky pass there, which almost started down with Ibala. And they concede a pointless free kick.
Where he leans into Philippe Luis. You can see just a shoulder.
But Clive, it does seem like giving away a free kick in that area of the field.
Forwards foul.
A bit of skill, which really came off. It's the effort from Griezmann.
Clever strike. Everybody expecting that ball to go across the goal. Tries to outwit Chesney, firing it in at that near post.
Foul in the technical area. Diego Simeone.
Look, go right side.
As always.
Get out there. Okay.
Pjanic. Under the weather.
Ah, son of a. Okay.
Desperate to play. Here he is. Tweedy ahead of it. Pjanic in
Be
possession.
patient. Be patient. There's Paulo de Bota. Paulo! Paulo! He's open!
Alluding to in that technical area, just wants his team to take some control of the tempo game, the control possession.
expect to see out of the team's play.
Hello!
Dybala sees a chance to shoot.
And it just gets into the pocket between that midfield line of Atletico, the two central defenders. With that left foot, will always take on the shot. Just dips in front of Oblak and comfortably deal with it. Probably going wide as well.
Dybala has already scored 5 goals in the Champions League this season, including a hat-trick against Juventus in a 3-0 win. 5 goals in 5 appearances in the competition this season before tonight. We're giving them any time at the back, are they? Griezmann and Diego Costa.
The whole team are working very, very quickly to close, pressurise Juventus.
Godin finding Felipe Luis. Well, that by Dybala.
Hey! Whoa! That's a foul! Fuck you!
To get a really good view. Cocaine. Here's Diego Costa. And Griezmann. Deflection carrying it behind for a corner.
They're still complaining. They felt that Bianconeri was fouled here. You can see knocks the ball through the legs of Felipe Luis and then catches him. Referee waits.
Incidental tripping.
Match of high competitive intensity. Cocaine with the kick. Behind at the near post was Rodrigo who came up to that one.
Where it's flat and fast into that near post area and gets almost too much of a contact, needing just to deflect that across the face of the goal. Costa at the back post.
Okay, right hand side.
Even in every sense of the word so far.
Very, very even. I expect that to be the case, perhaps right to the very end of this tie over the two legs.
The first half full of endeavour rather than caution.
Yeah, absolutely. Both sides positive. The two defences that we knew were very, very solid. Neither breached at this point.
Okay, get it up there. Rodrigo.
Juventus in really good form since the group stages, winning 7 of their 9 league matches.
Push it up.
Atletico, a couple of defeats back to back in La Liga, but they've only been beaten 3 times all season in the league. Here's Mattia Di Giglio.
Son of a bitch.
Giglio it's come down a little bit now. He's waving his arms around, gesticulating, getting the crowd going as well as his team, I think. Here's Godin. Catch. Now, Tweedy. You can tell when Ronaldo's got the ball from the noise in the background, cascading down from the stands. Chiellini into Ronaldo. Looking for Thomas.
Deflected.
Pressure on one flat. It's going to be helped out here. Right, so.
Okay.
Ronaldo's just had a look towards Mandzukic. He's wanted him to support him when that ball goes into his feet. You can see me underneath.
I think Tobias Veltz is going to be quite busy at times this evening.
Official, he certainly is.
Passion on the pitch and off it in this first half.
Yes, you're right to say both coaches prowling that technical area.
Swish up there with Alvaro Morata on the bench. They got him on an 18-month loan from Chelsea. Most people thought that Morata was going to start this one, but the big surprise was Diego Costa.
And to do it, punished here, jumps over the top of Costa. Madrid.
Luis with the throw. Okay.
Out of bounds.
Just on the play. Such a depth of attacking talent on show, but both defences really hard to break open. Dybala
Get out there.
takes it away from Rodrigo.
Bars! That's bars!
Goes first into the centre. This is Alexandro. Bianconeri is up in the box as well, and Ronaldo's in space just outside the area. Bianconeri finding Dybala. Mandzukic. Thomas able to just get his foot in the right place at the right time there.
Yeah, Dybala's getting a little frustrated. A couple of occasions he's been fed with the ball, he's turned over possession in good areas. This time he's in the box. Thomas gets a good block tackle in. When you have two defences that are so solid, so well organised, it's going to take something very, very special to unlock either of these defences this evening. Mistakes, they just don't make mistakes. That's one of their biggest strengths for both of these sides.
The atmosphere's like this at 0-0. Goodness knows what it'll be like if they score. Collected by Bonucci. There's Carl Dybala. Chiellini. Making the run, and header for Ronaldo.
Hello!
Manchester enjoying a good share of this first half. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can't find a way past one front. Breaking down the inside of the left ankle, and then the tackle from one front.
Yeah, one front has actually stepped across his left instep.
That's a painful one for Ronaldo. Ronaldo not impressed that there's no action from the referee, as you can see.
It's not going to be reviewed by VAR, that particular incident.
3 minutes remaining of the 45. Fran, a little deflection from Tweedy.
Really good contest. Best chance for me. It's fallen to Juventus. Bonucci's header. She powered over the crossbar. Griezmann's clever free kick, which certainly tested Chesney at his near post. But it's on as even.
Atletico is such a difficult proposition for anybody travelling to Madrid. Chelsea, the only team to win away to Atletico in the last 21 European home matches they've played. Of course, not all of them have been in this stadium. They've won 17 of the last 21 at home in Europe.
Again. It's probably the third infringement that he's committed.
It's Atletico's leader on the pitch and take this free kick, Diego Godin. We're going to have a leg twist in this first half. Machine away. High and hopeful from Godin.
One last attack.
With a chance to bring it away.
Go, 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 go!
Ronaldo making tracks. This is Pjanic. Beautiful touch from Ronaldo. Support from Alexandro. Plenty of Juventus players forward here inside the Atletico penalty area.
Good work from Bianconeri. He's just not going to allow Sandro the opportunity to deliver any sort of
Come on,
cross.
come on. Corner.
Chiellini and Bonucci up for this one. Comfortably headed away by Saul. Teixeira can't collect. Coque away. Collected by Matuidi. 2 minutes of added time. At the end of this opening period, Teixeira on the ground.
He was caught as that ball was whacked upfield.
Did someone catch an elbow there?
It's actually the ball that hits him in the face.
Ah! That was a ball.
So smashes the ball, but it hits Teixeira flush in the face.
Interesting little message there to the bench. First half though, just seconds remaining. What have you made of it so far?
I think it's a fascinating encounter. It's one in which we expect
One last attack here. We're going to send this to halftime.
Absolutely resolute. Felt right from the off it was going to be close. Opinion of that has not changed after this initial quarter of this time.
Last 30 seconds or so of added time at the end of the first half. Allegri wants his team to get a move on here. Diego Simeone almost outside his technical area. Fourth official wandering across to make sure that he doesn't end up on the edge of the pitch here. This is Ronaldo now, sending it over. Collected by Thomas, away from Teixeira. Bonucci has it covered. Look at the watch from Phoenix there.
He's gone over the 2-minute line. Ah, wow! Red! Red!
Who already is on a yellow from earlier in the Champions League, receives another one there, which means he's out of the second leg. And this is why.
Yeah, jumps into the challenge.
Ow!
Horribly. Well, just too quick for him, towing the ball away, drawing the challenge. Yellow card, this is the return leg.
Keep the length of the first half for Paulo Dybala.
Fuck. Shake it off.
Tremendous support, as you'd expect, coming from
Enjoy us all right.
to support the Bianconeri. The last few seconds of the first half. In it comes from Pjanic, up towards Mandzukic. Ronaldo swings his leg and Chiellini will chase. Oblak will get his glove on it, and that will bring the first half to
It's still a game. Got two guys on the yellow. They're going to miss the next match. And I expect Juve to be more aggressive in the second half to take more chances.
early free kick.
didn't concede. That was good. So you change up your game a little bit and you end up being more aggressive. I think that's what we have to do now, and I'm confident that we can get the goal. And most importantly, let's just try to get a goal, even if it's not Ronaldo. Even if Ronaldo's involved in the goal, he wouldn't have to score. And a second half goal was what I've envisioned, and now it's 0-0. Wow, 2 penalties for Schalke. That is a shocker. 2-1 Schalke. Who would have thought that? 2-1 Schalke. Wow, that is just unbelievable. 2-1 for Schalke in the first half of the game? You've got to be kidding me. What a big surprise that is. But it's pretty clear what needs to happen right now, and that is to get an away goal. And that would be a plus if they don't concede. That is a plus for itself. That's very important. But if you ask me, I thought we took our fair share of chances in the first half, and most importantly, we didn't concede. So we're right in the game. We're at the same point that we started with, and we've got Douglas Costa on the yellow and Lamar on the yellow, and it's very important now to try to put some pressure on the Atletico center backs and then try to take the game with authority and try to dictate the game under our terms. And Atletico would be really happy to take a 0-0 result into the second leg like Liverpool. And it's up to Juventus to score here to get that away goal. Most importantly, that's what needs to happen in the second half. Somebody needs to attack and score. I think Juventus will be patient up until the 65th minute, and then maybe in the 65th minute we can see a little bit more aggressive attacking from Miron Pjanic and our front three with Dybala and Ronaldo and Mandzukic. And Douglas Costa is in the team selection. Douglas Costa come in and cause some problems for Atletico's back line. Alvaro Morata is an option for Atletico in the bench. He's going up against Leonardo Bonucci and Giorgio Chiellini. They have competed against each other in training for weeks and days and years while he was with Juventus. And they may be trying to have him come in and try to make an impact. That's what could happen in the second half. So for Manchester City, I don't know how you concede 2 penalties. I'm going to check the highlights later. And I am just perplexed. I mean, hey, I can see, City not covering the goal and a half spread, but to win or draw against Schalke at the bottom of the table, who are probably looking towards trying to stay up on the German Bundesliga top 5. And that itself is a big, big disappointment so far in the first half. But obviously, City has a chance to try to win the game in the second half, and they should try to win the game in the second half. They got the first goal in under 20 minutes in the 18th minute, and then you concede 2 straight penalties. And Schalke will be looking to park the bus in the second half. And parking the bus alone would not be enough against Manchester City because they get out wide, and I I expect Pep Guardiola to get on his guys immensely for some of the stupid penalties that they committed, and that's going to be really important up to this point. And we know how quickly Manchester City can score because they can score at will and for fun against English teams and not so quite in the Champions League, because that is a big question, is Manchester City's backline in Europe. That's been their main problem against Offenheim and whatnot. And in Lyon, the goals weren't scored in the first game against Lyon, and I forgot who scored first in that game and whatnot. But this has been a heavy defensive battle. And later tonight, after I get some business done with my job search, because that's what I left really briefly for 2 minutes to do, I had to answer a call with a recruiter here. I went to 2 interviews yesterday. They're getting my resume out there with various companies looking for an accounting role, and that's what's happening with me outside of this right now. But I got to get all ready to go before this second half. I have a stream on right here, and I'm just waiting for the second half to start, and I have to go take care of business first. So I'll have to do that before this start, the second half. And I just have to start up the stream again. Okay, I'll be right back. should just be about to start right now. But it is Ronaldo that is going to score the 7th goal that Atletico is going to allow during this Champions League. Simple as enough. See the live chat. I've activated the chat. Oh, it's going great. They're going to allow their 7th Champions League goal to Ronaldo. So I can document it very quickly. They've allowed 6 goals in the Champions League so far. And it's Ronaldo that would score goal number 23 versus Atletico Madrid. It's very important to note that this game is being played at Spain. That it is Spain that equals 23, and it is España that equals 23. That's the Italian word for Spain, and that's 22 goals against Atletico Madrid. And that's really what the script is that the Champions League title begins against the team that is the most other notable runner-up. Already, Thomas Lemar is out for the second leg, and it is Douglas Costa that is out for the second leg as well. And it begs the question. Are they getting an outcome that they want this game? And that's certainly what the UEFA elites in their plan to hype up Paris Saint-Germain, to allow Messi, to allow Cristiano Ronaldo to win another one in the Manchester Derby in the Champions League final. I imagine that we are going to see. And then in 2023, I think is when we would see the Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi Champions League final in time. For sure. Without shadow of a doubt. At that point in time, we'd see Ronaldo, Messi in the final, but I don't think we're going to see Ronaldo and Messi this year. I think it's going to happen later on down the road. And we'd have to see Neymar company face off against Lionel Messi and Barcelona. And I'd never say that a torch is being passed on, but PSG and Barcelona, they're going to meet up multiple times in the Champions League, and it'd be an emerging rivalry. I'm going to need a new stream here. I'm going to try another one. Where the hell did it go?
Very late that game. There's no quarter given in the first half. You see some of the characters out on this pitch. You just feel in this second half something is going to happen.
Oh, something will, that's for sure.
So you know too that Diego Costa, whilst he was bullish and putting himself around and right personally on the edge of the first half, he's probably not a player who has 90 minutes in his legs and fitness, so there'll be a point when he is withdrawn. I think Simeone said in the presser that he's not going to last 90 minutes. Which we may very well see Alvaro Morata is another who plays into this great well form of subplots.
Just need quicker passes. Try to take advantage of this tired Atletico defense.
Matuidi, sharp return. Ronaldo's cross steered out by Jimenez, hit by Pjanic, and nicked behind by Rodri for a Juve corner.
There we go.
You expect better from. Pjanic, as that ball's dropping, he didn't get the connection which was required. Ronaldo drifting out to the left-hand side. Good little give and go. Not an easy one to take, but he chokes on the ball and Rodri heads behind. Pjanic with the corner. Julio. Chesney to start again. As from the wrong side, there's no change in formation. Both sides expected there to be the front three. Juventus willing to change. Tweedy, Jukic, Tweedy did well to keep the ball for Pjanic. He sifted it on for Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot even by his extreme standards.
Yeah, I know what kind of shot that was.
Shall we say aspirational, ambitious? And all the cheers.
Well, that's a second chance there.
Does he? He'll be disappointed. Way wide. But then you have to say his career and his ridiculous numbers actually justify shots that others can't. He does have schoolboy statistics. Sort of a dreamy, almost unreal approach to the game. Chiellini. Sandro. Jimenez. Mess about at times, Juventus, when they get the ball wide. Sandro getting forward, high up the pitch. They can throw it in, though. Physical presence they do have.
Playing their half. Got to put pressure on Atletico this half. Play in their half. Take control of the game.
Looked a little mischievous in the first half when allowed a moment or two on the ball. Chiellini, again by a pro Jimenez. Chiellini once more snatched away by Griezmann. Now Diego Costa has a race on here. Away from Bonucci. Costa! Not to me. There it was, the big chance. And this is a brilliant through ball. It really is weighted perfectly for Costa. Chiellini, not a good header, but that is sublime from Griezmann. He gets the run on Bonucci. The keeper actually slips. And he should score. That is a gilt-edged opportunity. It's a huge miss. He slaps it wide, well wide. Chesney actually goes down very early. That was the chance for Atletico. In a match, as mentioned prior to it, likely to be won in the moments. There was a moment. Diego Costa, who has as hefty a personal agenda for wanting to reach a final as anyone. Remember, he lasted only 9 minutes of his one and only final in 2014 and would love a proper crack at it. As cause for great personal regret there. Not easy with big Bonucci bearing down on you, even so. There's Pjanic. It was actually a poor header from Chiellini, wasn't it? But the pass from Griezmann is absolutely superb. It is. Costa doesn't have to break stride. It's a little, has to shrug Bonucci off there. But then, and that is, he cuts a bit of dreadful miss. Well, slaps it, doesn't he? Costa.
Yeah, that was a joke miss.
Simeone knows it. They're not going to create too many clear-cut opportunities.
Mind you, their biggest goal scoring threat's going to miss the next game, too.
The truth is, Peter spoke about it in the first half. They have been too reliant on Griezmann, the architect there, the creator. Just goes to show that once in a while, only once in a while, Allegri's Juventus are penetrable. Those instances are so scarce that they do have to be capitalised upon. From Jimenez towards Costa. Trying to protect it from Koke by Chiellini. Forward again by Godin. Lifted in for Griezmann! Against the bar and up over the bar by Chiellini. What a save this is.
Wow. What a save.
It's brilliant. Griezmann, he thinks he scores. Somehow Chesney leaps and gets a fingertip onto the ball, tips it onto the bar, and there's Chiellini.
Magnetic goalpost.
Defending. The defenders would have just stood and watched. He's there to kick the ball clear. Well, the game's got some guts now. Atletico having a go. Koke's corner. Ronaldo near post. Rodri competing. One back by Felipe Luis. Tell you what, Peter, as soon as Griezmann was onto that, I was thinking goal. This is a brilliant, brilliant save. Well, we've got a bit of VAR action here, Chris. I think that it's headed Ronaldo onto the arm. Is it Mandzukic? Yes, it is. I think he can go anywhere with that. That would be extremely harsh. He's not going anywhere with that. He's too close, isn't he? What can he do there, Mandzukic? As goes along with the throw. Sandro with the header clear. Sancho and Jimenez have had a mighty collision. Neither comes out of it any better than they went into it. Yeah, that didn't look good, but I do think that both players, and I may be wrong, had their eyes on the ball, and it was just what you'd describe a meaty challenge. He gets up early. These things do happen. It is unfortunate. It's competitive. Do we expect anything else? Alvaro Morata is being given a purposeful warm-up here. That's card for Alexandro. That's harsh. It really is. And he will miss the second leg. All 3 yellow cards in the game have been shown to players who were...
Yeah, that was bang bang. What a
Touch.
save by Chesney.
Touch, wasn't it?
That was Buffon-esque.
Griezmann under pressure.
Buffon-esque. Magnetic goalpost. That is certainly possible.
How tall was he, Peter? 6'4"? 6'5", I've written down. 6'5" and a bit, I think. Well, he did every bit of that, didn't he? Griezmann's free kick didn't work out this time. By Pjanic, who was unnecessarily challenged by Sal. Expect anything else. This is a feisty old affair. And those 2 opportunities we see, that's quite late. A little bit naughty that from Sal. Lucky to get away with that. Not beat booked, but here he is, Morata. Morata, the man. Presumably in place of Diego Costa. To be confirmed, but everything said pre-match would point that way.
Okay. Just don't make any mistakes in the back line.
Paducci. That's got above Mandzukic. And so, the widely anticipated change was he was on, you couldn't take your eyes off him. Diego Costa truly is, for better or worse, a fabulously engaging footballer. Don't know what's going to happen next.
Morata, former team Juventus, he gets transferred over to Atletico before this match. Higuain, owned by Juventus to Chelsea, was on loan to AC Milan.
Madrid in 2 Champions League finals and scored for Juventus in another one. That would be quite a story. Can impact this game. Morata. One assist in 3 games so far for Morata. 2 European goals this season, both scored for Chelsea in the group stage of the Europa League. He's a player, no doubt. He lost confidence at Chelsea. I think the move was absolutely necessary for both parties. Ronaldo pushed the road beyond Jimenez. Across Descodi. Had the legs on Jimenez, didn't he? Goading all his experience. Gets across. He's still got sprint heels, hasn't he? Well, it's a really important challenge. Reads the situation very early. He's trying to drive his team on. Dybala's corner. Down as far as Pjanic. Taken away by Koke. Ronaldo pushes and runs like that. It's 34 going on 17. He's got no right to run that fast. 34.
Can Ronaldo score in the 61st minute? That'd be an ideal time to score in the 62nd minute.
There by Griezmann. First touch for Morata. Okay for Rodri. Just a bit sloppy in possession. Go to make another substitution. This is the World Cup winner Thomas Lemar.
Hi!
Alternative to Koke, whose fitness was also questionable coming into the game, though
Foul.
to be confirmed now. Which is Partey they're bringing out of it, perhaps because of his yellow card. So will tuck it in that central area. Outside Rodri, Lamar, a dribbler out to the left-hand side, ball carrier. Tricky customer. Who was in that Monaco team beaten in the 2017 semi-final by Juventus. Was in the French squad for the World Cup last summer. He actually played just one group game. Dybala. It's possessed by him. For Morata with Griezmann up ahead. Morata's got his head up and found Griezmann. Lemar outside of him. Griezmann. Koke. Griezmann didn't help him with the pass. Wasn't a good ball. And Koke.
No, Sandro.
Ronaldo. Sweet take, steered away from Juanfran. Sandro, Mario Mandzukic. Sandro, get back so quickly and let it go do. Tekor, Dybala, Julio. Dybala, Mandzukic. Signaling Sandro to go beyond him. Feeding Pjanic. Shot scooped up off Rodri. And behind for a Juve corner. Yeah, it's been impressive. Rodri has really sniffing the danger, getting up to the ball. Can't allow the likes of Pjanic time and space. You end up getting a free shot off.
Come on, corner. It's a chance to score.
With the delivery, good punch from Oblak. Missed judo from Lamar. That should have been a corner, shouldn't it? So it indicates as if it's in an upraised arm here. Let's see. And I think maybe he's penalising Alexandro for that. A little bit soft. Yeah, it is. It's a free kick, not a goal kick. Just free Matuidi here. This with Jimenez, Matuidi's cross. Rage goad in again. And Frank misjudged the flight of the ball. Aging legs at 34. Sandro, okay, by Juan Fran, he's tested by Mandzukic. Rodri, Juan Fran. There they go. Atletico are going to make their third and final change imminently. So the Argentine Angel Correa.
I gotta get an away goal.
Simeone with nowhere to go over the last 25 minutes of the first leg.
Still got Costa.
It's a positive substitution, another ball carrier. Sandro. Ronaldo. Chiellini. Boosted up towards Ronaldo. Well, let me think you said that. Poor touch from Ronaldo, peeling away on the diagonal. So, mentioned the supposition was that for Koke, like Diego Costa, 90 minutes would probably be a little bit too long, and so it is that 25 minutes or so still to play. He is withdrawn. And Correa, who by the way is yet another one within a yellow card of suspension, comes on for what remains of it. Straight into the mix. Rodri. Griezmann. Correa. Slapped off it by tackle of Bentancur. Played early by Pjanic. Chases on for Ronaldo. He wants to go face to face with Godin. The flag is up. It is a throw, and I can turn your collective attention towards tomorrow evening in the Europa League. We have 3 British teams in action. Celtic live in Valencia from the 5:15 on ESPN HD. The same sort of time, 5:30 on 3 HD. Arsenal from a goal behind and home to Barté. And then 7:30 on 2 HD. Chelsea protecting or looking to build on their 2-1 advantage against Malmo.
Gotta get an away goal here.
And as you just saw, as we're running through the parish notices, Juventus are about to introduce Emre Can. Correa. Mistake, sweet turn, but he couldn't dispatch the pass he wanted.
He's actually gone in. Number 10 role with Griezmann. Come out on the right-hand side.
Tackled by Lamar. Rodri with Morata one way, Correa the other, and Griezmann making up ground now. Antoine Griezmann. Correa, lovely return. Griezmann couldn't quite take it with him. Chiellini away, Alexandro further away, and Mandzukic with a touch.
There he was, Chiellini, who smells the danger so well, doesn't he? Good reverse pass from Correa.
Can hasn't actually started a Champions League game for Juventus since arriving from Liverpool in the summer. He played the last 7 minutes of last spring's final against Real Madrid.
Morata just
James
scored.
Milner. Kiev. Saul. Lamar. Felipe Luis. Morata! Thumping header. And now he's one of theirs. He gave that the works.
Well, you knew it. You just knew it, didn't you? Morata. This is a textbook centre forward header. It's worked well out to the left-hand side. And the ball is right on the money. Juventus, I think, are calling for some sort of foul, but Morata peels off the back of Chiellini. Is there a little shove there?
Or it is being examined by the VAR. A potential foul by the attacker on Chiellini.
Is that enough? I'm not so sure it is. It's a thumping header. It's a brilliant header, it really is.
Now the referee may be invited here to have a look himself. He's walking towards the touchline, partly perhaps to get away from the players who want to become
That may be a
involved.
foul.
Maybe also because there's a screen available to him
They're
to make
reviewing it
his
right
own
now.
mind up if necessary.
Well, is there enough
I don't know what
contact
happens.
for Chiellini to go down in that fashion? I don't think there is. I think the goal should stand.
He is indicated he is going to have a look.
Just having a look right
As you
now.
imply, this is a matter of opinion, of an official's opinion.
Subjective, isn't it?
A foul or not a foul, a goal or not a goal. One man
Disallowed?
and one screen.
Like disallowed the goal.
Is it a foul there on Chiellini before the thumping header?
Is there enough contact?
Yeah, they're gonna disallow
Made
it.
his mind up,
Wow.
and he has disallowed the goal.
Yeah! Disallowed! Disallowed!
He's robbed of his mind.
Yeah!
Well, it's... You know,
It's on my laptop. I can't show the game.
call,
Hello, Ronaldo! Come on!
but
Fuck you, Morata! You ain't doing shit right now! You won't get your goal!
he's made the decision. It is the referee's decision. which is
You know, UEFA, it is Messi AFA. It is Ronaldo AFA. Whatever you want to call it. UEFA Lona, UEFA Madrid,
Has been withdrawn in the aftermath of
UEFA
that,
Juve,
replaced by Emre Can.
whoever you.
And it's another one. It's another one which a month ago, during the group stage, that was a goal. And whilst it might have been examined in the aftermath by pundits all over the world, ultimately it would have stood. It doesn't now. And one feels for Alvaro Morata, who in his career right now, where he is at, needed that break.
You need a goal.
The break has gone against him. Because that was a confident centre-forward's header. Griezmann's ball forward, Correa chasing. VAR has impacted heavily on this game.
Which way is Ronaldo going to score? Ronaldo has to score in this one. He has to score or assist.
And have now had Nicolas Otamendi sent off. 2 yellow cards for him.
That was a shocker.
City, a goal down and a man down. It ain't dull, is it?
It's not dull. You feel that Atletico will feel very, very hard done by with that decision.
English teams are weak if they're just going to fold just so, we need all the rest for the Premier League title race. You want to be a big club, you got to compete in all fronts. Domestic league, domestic cup, and the Champions League.
Just wonder from Juventus' point of view.
That should be the goal, and that should be the end product.
With the Champions League, is that the piece of luck they need? Really poor touch from Matuidi. Could that be the break in this competition?
Morata is absolutely spitting.
Absolutely feel for him. I think Chiellini used all his experience. I don't think the contact, my opinion was, it wasn't that great, but it's the referee's call.
Go in Amsterdam, Real Madrid, another of the glorious greats of the European game, got a very kind VAR break against Ajax, and now Juventus.
Here we go. We just have to spread out wide and just condense in the box. Condense in the box.
These are technical decisions based on the evidence of the referee's eyes.
Will Ronaldo score in the 79th minute?
Big calls. De Chilio. Dybala. Bentancur.
I think the frustration with the call would be that most players would say.
I saw comments predicting a hat trick for Ronaldo and whatnot in this kind of game. I'm just like, nah, that's not Juventus style. Could have had a hat trick against Sassuolo and against Parma and I forgot the other opponent. But there were times where he could have easily had a hat trick. That Ronaldo will tell you that he should have had a hat trick with Juventus this year.
Which they shouldn't do.
Yes, you don't get to become that great without wanting to be a perfectionist. And that's exactly who Ronaldo is, and that's exactly who Messi is. Need a fucking goal here.
And in the end, we understand how the referee came to the decision, with VAR. He thought there was enough contact.
Poor shot. Where's Douglas Costa? This is outrageous.
And it remains 0-0.
Is he still suspended? What?
I think the bottom line is Simeone there in his area. He'll be thinking, we should be in front. We've had the chances. We've had the opportunities. We haven't had the breaks.
There's
no question.
Atletico just scored.
The days before VAR, they might very well have had a penalty in the first half. They certainly had the best chance in the second half, which Diego Costa missed. And that man Morata has had the ball in the net.
What a disastrous performance this is. No anything. Poor
Free kick
passing.
now. Griezmann and Correa in charge of it.
Where's the away goal? Where's the away goal? Where is it?
By Antoine Griezmann. As far as Lamar, who's shot.
That came on a set piece.
And out for an Atletico corner. Listen to the noise.
This game could have easily been
Lamar's corner, Morata's header, slammed in, and
3-0.
Atletico now
And it's only 1-0 right now.
Jimenez through the crowd. Who's taking that one away?
And Chiellini once again up to the referee. This shouldn't happen. But you know what? Atletico, they deserve the lead. They've been the better team in this second half. Another set piece. And it's a scramble. Knocked down. Juventus can't get the ball away.
We need a goal.
Jimenez just pounces. Gets the break. Slots it in. And he deserves it. They deserve it. It's a big goal. Big goal.
They have kept battering away at the Juve door. They thought they had battered it down before this. But at last,
Unfucking believable.
which counts for something, from the big Uruguayan centre half.
What the hell is fucking happening in the
He's
second
not
half?
happy about something in his technical area. Jimenez, he's not going to care. It just fell right. And I felt that Atletico deserved that break, that opportunity.
And Juve respond with a change. Dybala withdrawn. Federico Bernardeschi replaces him. Correa. Griezmann. Chasing away from Chan. And winning a corner off Chiellini. They're turning up the wick here, Atletico.
Well, I'll tell you what, another one. And the roof would come off this stadium. Well, they had been the better side. They've been the braver side in the second half. Positive substitutions.
No attack, no nothing.
You just wondered, was it not going to be their night? But they got the break they deserved.
There is plenty going on around the penalty spot there. Jimenez, the scorer, involved in it. Griezmann lifting it in. Goalkeeper has come and did impact.
Well, he wasn't convincing, was he, Chesney? But Juve are rattled. Chiellini trying
Away
to
goal.
They've got to hang on.
Away
They've got to
goal.
win another one, and they could be in big trouble.
Another goal now, and the dynamic tips in Atletico's favour, notwithstanding their trip to Turin upcoming. Lamar takes. Athletically away by Chan.
Well, Allegri said before this tie, prefer to score a goal. Prefer not to concede another one at this, stay in the tie.
Score. Score with your playmakers.
Wow, that's a clever ball.
Mario Mandzukic. Cristiano Ronaldo. And where the hell is Douglas Costa? He should be in the lineup for this fucking game.
From a neutral perspective, a much more engaging second half. Really purposeful display by Atletico. Could very easily be further ahead than they are.
You have to say, Peter, Atletico win another free kick. I think they're the gutsiest team on the planet. Atletico, I really do.
They scored again.
By their manager. See a foul there. Sandro. Here's the goal again. And they get lucky, but they deserve the luck. Jimenez, he can't believe his luck.
His second goal of the Champions League campaign, he scored in Monaco right back at the start of the group stage, and now he has a very big one. Atletico are not in any sense compromising with their lead. Foot to the floor. Griezmann in it, got a flick. And it's turned in by Godin! Atletico's towering centre-halves are doing the business for them. Diego Godin, right man, right place. And they're 2-0 up.
I tell you what, this is a striker's finish. Juventus, you're in big trouble now. It's a brilliant finish. Juventus haven't dealt with set pieces at all, well, all nine. He gets the break, Godin. But boy, he doesn't half do well. Acute angle, and that takes a deflection.
Off Ronaldo, I think.
Yeah, guess who? Wow. I mean, what's that going in? Initially, I thought it was a clean hit from Godin, but what about that? Dare I say, could that be an own goal, Peter, from Ronaldo?
One in a game that was likely to be about defenders. It is two 6-foot Uruguayan centre-halves who have scored the goals for Atletico that make the difference.
Well, and Ronaldo has had an impact.
And Ronaldo has just cleared the crossbar by the height of about 3 more goals.
Do you know what? I said earlier in the game, Godin this season in an Atletico shirt has been really poor by his standards. But on the big occasion, the big night, guess who steps up? All heart, all guts, all drive.
Looks like they're scripting a comeback in the second leg.
Since October 2014, 4 years and more, Cancelo has come on for Matuidi. Of course, Diego Godin, who got a goal in the 2014.
They're going to need a perfect game in the return leg if we don't score another goal. And last year, we were down 3-0 to Real Madrid. But that game was at home, and we went on the road and tied it with Real Madrid. And Juve don't have an away goal advantage. But I've seen really big comebacks in the past before. And that's why I get the sense that it's technically not over until the first half of the return leg. In the return leg, you got to see Douglas Costa in the starting lineup. You have to see 4 attackers up front. You have to go play with like a 3-3-4. And I don't see us scoring a goal here, so this may very well be over.
In this round of 16 tie, for the moment at least, Ronaldo, long way to go yet. Juventus just looking for an away goal. Challenge coming in on Alexandro by Griezmann, who receives a yellow card from the referee.
I think it's because of the way he reacted. He did jump into the challenge. He feels he got the ball.
can see here, it's a dangerous challenge. Just jumping, leaving the floor, thundering into the back of Sandro.
Well, he got a bit of everything there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a poor challenge. Referee's absolutely right to issue him with a yellow card and award the free kick. Could this be just the one last chance for Juventus to give themselves a much better opportunity?
Yeah, but if they get an away goal here, that just moves the pendulum a little.
Back towards their favour.
Changes the feel of the tie.
Ronaldo weighing up a shot even from this angle.
Are we in for some late drama? It's Ronaldo for Juventus, laying it off. Beautifully placed, tipped over by Oblak. Super stop. Juventus denied the away goal. Bernardeschi's shot pushed over the top of the bar.
Well, it's clever. I think everybody's expecting a shot, but Ronaldo, beautiful delivery for Bernardeschi to hit. He hits it well.
It's going to be one of these Paris Saint-Germain ties, ladies and gents.
Another good shot over the crossbar.
You can't take your eyes off this one. Last 3 seconds of the 90 minutes. Oblak was committed there and caught in no man's land for a moment.
Simon, he come under it, come under that corner.
How much time are they going to give?
All eyes on the
4 minutes.
official shortly to see what's left on the board. Joao Cancelo with the ball into Mattia Di Cilio. And crowd are whistling for all their worth already. They haven't even seen the board yet.
Okay, we need to go. Take this off. Let me take the jersey. Let's see if we score. Let's see if we score.
So that 2-0 first leg.
Take the jersey off.
Griezmann. Stepping in there was Jan.
Away goal!
The chance now for Lemar to try and catch Juventus on the break. Thomas Lemar.
Well, he does everything right, Lemar. He picks the ball up, he attacks Bonucci as the last defender, and then he creates the opportunity to strike with his favoured left foot. Just has to get it on target. This is a Bernardeschi shot. Again, Oblak just making sure he eases it over the crossbar.
Bernardeschi for Juventus. Straining every sinew in pursuit of an away goal. Through it goes, but too far. No chance for a frustrated Mario Mandzukic to get on the end of it. Godin was trying to match him step for step, but here's the goal that made it 2-0.
It's Mandzukic that actually gets the touch at the near post. You can't hook it away. It pops back and Godin. That really is a clever finish. Swiveling to volley back. Slight touch off of Ronaldo. How important is that second goal going to be?
Couple of minutes left for Atletico to maintain that 2-goal advantage, and from their point of view, not conceding away Juventus to try and throw everything to get a foothold in the tie. One in the air by Rodrigo initially. Juventus still piling forward here. Ronaldo! It was a chance.
That was a chance, Ronaldo.
Ah, wow!
He just can't keep the header down. Bernardeschi picks him out. You can see he's trying everything, straining every neck muscle just to try to power that back from where it's come across Oblak.
Almost the ultimate moment of injury time drama in the
Looks like it's going to end here.
If anybody can, Ronaldo can, but that was just slightly too much of an arse.
I'm so shocked, as you can tell.
Pressure on Alexandro. You just need to get the ball forward quickly here. There is still time for another attack. It needs to be good. It needs to happen now, really, for them. Here's Ronaldo. Mark winning the ball, collected by Emre Can. João Cancelo on the far side, rather thought he had a throw. Disappointing night for the travelling fans.
They're really knowledgeable. They know how difficult it's going to be to turn around this 2-0 deficit.
Real mood of celebration among the vast majority of those inside the stadium. They know what a big result this is.
What the fuck? Well, let me vent after this fucking game. Let me give you a history lesson. Because I've seen instances before where Juventus immediately get back into the tie. So first and foremost, for the return leg at Turin, that's going to be a match of the ages. That won't be Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona Part 2. That would be almost like the Bayern-Juventus tie and the Real Madrid-Juventus tie from last year. Because if you remember, it was Juventus 4, Bayern 2, 70th minute of second leg. And this was aggregate, by the way. This is a history lesson. And this was at München. So we were up 2 goals. We needed to not concede 2 goals and Bayern won in extra time. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then Bayern scored 2. They scored 2 goals. This is outrageous. It might be red. The season is over. They do it fans. That's over. They do not advance to see. Because it was Bayern 4, Juventus 4 aggregate. Hey, Ronaldo, you're going to quit after the second leg. Because this ain't over. Bayern 4, Juventus 4 aggregate. They scored 2 goals. They won in extra time. That is history lesson number 1, amigo. History lesson number 2 is Real 3, Juventus 0 in the first leg. And then we knew what happened. Real Madrid 3, Juventus 0. Oh, it's over. They are done. They tied the second leg to make it 3-3. And this year we have Ronaldo. And we tied it against the Real Madrid team with Cristiano Ronaldo. His Ronaldo is going to come back and lead them to greatness. The Ronaldo, you believe this guy or you don't. He's going to score 2 goals at the least. Joya's going to be in there. Douglas Costa. It's not over yet. You think it's over? I'm giving you a history lesson. And then it's Real Madrid. You fight to score back until the very last minute of the game. Real Madrid, Juventus 3. And then Ronaldo scored the penalty. Voila. And that is exactly why it's not over. I'm going to attend my business this afternoon. But first, the haters are going to get roasted because I'm giving them a history lesson. I'm giving you the history lesson. They did all this without Cristiano Ronaldo. I absolutely feel it. I feel the energy of Ronaldo at 2, and I feel the Ronaldo fan club giving them the momentum. I feel the and you know what? I did not wear the Ronaldo jersey. I did not wear the Ronaldo jersey. I'm wearing the pin-up jersey the rest of the way. It's all scripted, Migo. You see it? You saw it? PSG 4, Barcelona 0. Oh, they're done. Barcelona, they're done. Messi, he sucks. Oh, no. They go back and they win. You see, it don't matter. It's only the first leg. It's all about the second leg, amigo. And I'm feeling the Cristiano Ronaldo energy because the seventh person liked this video. Let's say this, is that Allegri needs to go after the season. We need to be organized. You see, they did not go out and just attack the shit out of them in the second half. This is what Zidane has to do in the second half. Zidane would attack, and pressure in the second half, and they failed. By the numbers, Juventus are going to shock the football world with Cristiano Ronaldo. Their season is over. Over! Their season is over! Scudetto is over! It's over! The season it cannot be over! The season is over! The season is over! This is why they have to win in the second leg! The season is over! That's what they've been trying to do! What I'm saying is they were slow because of shit Allegri's tactics. Shit Allegri's tactics. The people who say, hey, Zidane needs to come in. This is exactly why. That is what footballitis does to you. When you see a result like this today, and you're waiting for the goal to come, they could have had 1-0 at Atletico. They had the chance at the end, amigo. Can you believe this? Hello, Ronaldo, exactly how like Forza Juve. Hello, Ronaldo. I can run the numbers for the second leg. UEFA, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe, right, Harry Kane and all, and I imagine Liverpool against Bayern, and you leave out the Joya in Ronaldo. No, they just have to score a goal within the first 10 minutes of the next game, and they're right into the tie. They are right into the tie with a goal within the first 10 minutes of the game. They are within the tie if they score 2 goals in the first half with Cristiano, who's going to get these motherfuckers to know how to cross a fucking ball in the box. Because I don't see that fucking shit. We had to play like Real Madrid in order to win. I am so shocked. That's what. When the season is over, the season is over if this result holds to the next game. This is why. They were not playing for Scudetto. They were playing for Champions League. This is exactly why Ronaldo was supposed to be in, and I was surprised with this game. That this tie cannot be over. Ha 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 in the first leg, and then ha ha ha, Messi came back against PSG, and you know what? You're the first, right? I will run it down for you, but we are advancing against Atletico Madrid. Our season is not over. You guys are done. You're going to choke again. You're going to be Ronaldo's bitch again. Let me see what that equals in Spanish. As they say, I am back for more. And the second leg is going to be one for the ages, to say the least. 3-0. 3-0 if it was 3-0 up until the Ronaldo penalty last year. There's going to be a different game plan. Atletico are without Thomas Lemon. They were without Douglas Costa, right? They're without Douglas Costa. So Morata will choke in the next leg. Griezmann, it's easy. No Douglas, you lock down Griezmann. I agree Liverpool's going to go through in the second leg against Bayern Munich. But Juventus are going to go. And we're about to see history repeat itself again. And the slogan, until the end, until the last minute. Forza Juve, Forza Ronaldo. I will run it down for you. Fake Noddle, dive Noddle. Let me just say this, my friend. Just wait until the return leg. The only thing that matters is the result over 2 legs. I'm done venting. I'm gonna run the video immediately so the world will see that, yes, they are gonna advance in the second leg. So I'm done venting. I'm back for more. And if you can nail a script for Bayern to come back against Juve, or Paris Saint-Germain to come back against Barcelona to come back against PSG, or even Liverpool in the Champions League final, they came back 3-0, down 3-0 at halftime against AC Milan. So these are examples throughout history. And Cristiano Ronaldo in the next game, he is definitely going to score a goal in the next game. So it's up to you to believe or you don't believe. But UEFA is a business, and UEFA writes the script. And the best is yet to come.